We were talking with Chris about the AI, and I will tell you this. First of all, I'm a big proponent of AI. AI is amazing. It's incredible. If you want to talk about things that have revolutionized the world, things that have changed the world, fire, wheel, combustible engine, AI is above it. AI is incredible. The problem is everybody's terrified of it. It's coming for your job. It's coming to do this. It's coming to do that. Look at all this. It is the way that it's come about and the way that people have. Here's the problem with nerds. Marketing. First of all, they have no idea. It's truth. My uncle and I joke about it. So my uncle is a big AI guy. I mean, a massive. They create AI. They do AI for government. Let's just put it that way. But the practical use has never been sold to people the right way because nerds design it. Nerds kind of use it. Kids go, ooh, cool. It can write me a book report. But everybody else goes, it's going to take our jobs away, or it's going to be, it's going to come and eventually kill us all. What Trump did yesterday, I could easily argue, is maybe the most important thing he may do for these next 4 years. If indeed it pans out the way it should. And that's not always for certain. Let's not forget Foxconn. Remember, Trump was very excited about that. Foxconn, they were going to build this big factory in Wisconsin. There's going to be 13,000 employees and ended up being 1,000. They've virtually got nothing done. But a lot of that, it was a little different. But the promises made at times fall flat. But the fact that AI is a massive deal and should be a massive deal, it is, like I said, the most important battle that is going on is not energy, although that's a huge battle. And by the way, the big push for energy has not as much to do with keeping our gas prices down. That's a bonus. It has more to do with the amount of energy we're going to need to power some of the things that we're going to do when it comes to AI and elsewhere. You have no idea. It's insane how much energy these things eat up.
To announce the largest AI infrastructure project by far in history, and it's all taking place right here in America. As you know, there's great competition for AI and other things, and they're coming in at the highest level. We're joined by Oracle Executive Chairman Larry Ellison, SoftBank CEO, my friend Masa Yoshi-san, and CEO of OpenAI, and I would say the leading expert based on everything I read, Sam Altman. So that's a massive group of talent and money.
By the way, Sam Altman and Elon do not like each other. They are not pals. They are not friends. Neither is Larry Ellison and Elon. That's why Elon said, they don't have any money. It's not going to work. And, it's like, okay, well, we'll see. Again, we'll see. I don't bet against Elon, but the thought of, and I've heard people on like, well, they're going to do this thing with the mRNA. They're going to do this stuff. That's great to tell the people, and some people will freak out about it. This is very little to do with healthcare, and it has a lot to do with security. The race that is going on now is with AI. Battles, subtle and big, AI is going to be a part of it. Being the leader in AI means you lead the globe. And we're doing it bigger and better. China just released another one of their chat GPT rivals. Here's the thing with China. And everybody's like, China's going to do this, China's going to do that. China's AI is very limited. And the reason? They limit it. AI's growth comes from the fact that it can access everything. They don't want that. So they're going to limit it to a certain scope. So imagine if a creature's trying to grow and it gets stuck inside of a cage, can't any bigger. If it tries to get out of there, China will just eliminate it and it'll move on to something else. Every single country out there is using it because they understand exactly what this is. If we lead in AI, we're already so tough to beat in just about anything. But we have to be the first in AI. It is revolutionary. It is not this is not one of those things where it's going to take my job. Trust me. Are there jobs that are going to be lost? Yes. Are there jobs that are going to be gained? Absolutely. Are there things that are going to change? And if you're older and you don't get it, I get that. But if you embrace it, it's going to be awesome. But so much of what they're talking about in front of the camera makes everybody feel good. We're going to be the leader in this, that, and the other. It's the behind the scenes that matters. Because that's the stuff that will secure our dominance for a long time.
Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately.
Well, I don't know about almost immediately. It's going to take a while. But AI is coming faster than a lot of other things. So I'll give Biden one kudos. The CHIPS Act was great, but then we need chips. Chips are the battleground right now, because the chips that we need to power our computers, our supercomputers, our cars, basically everything that you have. You want to know why cars took forever and exploded in price? It's because of the chips. Couldn't get chips for them. And it's not one chip, by the way. Your car may have 1,100 chips in it, 1,200. It is the battle that is going on. And we must dominate, and we must be able, because if we need medicine, we have to go to China to get a lot of the stuff. If we need a vast majority of things, we end up having to go to China. And Taiwan is the only ones that matter when it comes to chips. We're a small fragment of that, and we need to get bigger. And if we dominate, because our partnership with Taiwan East Semiconductor grows and our AI continues to grow, our supercomputers continue to grow, it is going to be, the revolution that is going to come is going to be massive. But so much of this is about security, securing our country, securing the future. Yes, the implications for healthcare is going to be great. The implications for what could be coming for a lot of things is going to be amazing. And the speed of which it's going to come is incredible. But you've got to build out the infrastructure first. And that's the race that's going on. And then you've got to have the energy to power it. Because the energy to power a lot of stuff, like the crypto, I do my other show, and I do it. I have a show that goes nationwide, and one of my stations is out in Texas. And one of the things to talk about is the fact that you're getting, these companies are coming in and they're buying millions of square footage just for things like crypto, just for farms, for crypto. They're building the energy it's sucking out of the towns. That's why the energy battle is as much about powering the future as it is anything else. And this stuff is so important. And some of you are like, well, the mRNA. Look, the way they sold that thing was wrong. I said from the beginning, it's a flu shot. That's all it is. It's a flu shot. How many of you got the flu shot? Some of you probably get the flu shot. So that's all it was. But the way they spun it, and then it became about Trump. And once anything becomes about Trump, all hell breaks loose in the mind of liberals. They lose their blank in mind and they spin out of control. And then it becomes about resistance, right? Why people still, I'm going to wear 7 masks. I'm going to get 47 shots. You weren't doing that to stop COVID. You thought you were doing that to stop Trump. Like, that was the thing. So having real conversations about a lot of this stuff. But the AI side of things, I'm telling you, what is coming is incredible. And like I said, working with my uncle, we were working on ChatGPT 3-4 years ago, having the opportunity to beta test it, do stuff. And it was wonky. Don't get me wrong. It was wonky at first. But as it grows, it was awesome. And ChatGPT is fun for people, and it's interesting. But it pales in comparison to what is coming. And it's going to be awesome. And we win. That's the other thing. Because so many other people out there in other countries, they're trying to use this not to better their people, not to give them a future that's amazing, but to make sure that they can dominate whatever they see. And that's why we need to win this.